I'm Zara Wood. I'm a senior lecturer in illustration for communication, and I'm also an art director and illustrator as well. And my path into academia, I suppose, started almost 10, 11, 12 years ago. I was called in to do professional practice workshops, mainly on copyright and what to do if someone infringes your copyright as an illustrator. And then I realised that I really liked teaching, and I then shifted my focus from my own practice into teaching. And I actually came from a fine art background, and then I went into illustration. And as my role, when I'm an art director, I also do graphic design and illustration. So it was this opportunity to really explain what illustration is, and because often as well, I think maybe it only gets associated with one thing, and that's usually children's picture books. And there's this whole range of different clients that we work for, and it's so exciting and a bit bizarre that it's overlooked, that it's not spoken about in mainstream media. So that was the underlying passion, I suppose, for it, yeah. I've probably now got too many ideas, so I've got a lot more confidence from that, and obviously it's good to exercise, to flex those skills, because to keep that active. So I'm about to, we've opened calls now for new knowledge exchange and research projects going ahead. So I'm putting forward a kind of range of different ideas for those, and it might be that we're looking at doing a second kind of series of Rave About, but it might not just be for illustration. It might be a chance for me to collaborate with other colleagues and to do sort of another Rave About, but for another field such as architecture. And I've got my own kind of personal research that I've been working on to do with observational drawing and workshops, and a connection, a tie-in with looking at how that might be used in dementia research. So either for those people that do have dementia, or as a sort of preemptive sort of workshop. So I'm going to put in a research tender for that, and it's kind of quite exciting, early days, but I think it's about sort of diving in and seeing what's possible. The one that is the proposal for the dementia one, that would be hopefully at the moment finding specific neuroscientists that we would partner with in terms of getting that research data of what's happening actually in the brain when we're doing observational drawing, and how that might be helpful in terms of actually producing a workshop for dementia sufferers. And I've got my own kind of, I'm not a dancer, a professional dancer, but one of my personal hobbies is contemporary dance, and there's a lot of research in terms of Parkinson's and contemporary dance, and dementia and contemporary dance, so kind of taking sort of that as a knowledge base as well, and then applying that to illustration and observational drawing. And it's very exciting, and we're also looking at ways of them being able to partner with, say, a dementia charity. So it's looking, and with these things, they're multifaceted projects, and it's quite complex, but it's that way of joining up the dots, because really that is the brilliance of research, is that somebody might have a knowledge exchange project, someone else might have an incredible neuroscience research project, and based on those findings, it's about how can we come together and then make things that might be life-changing. And we're quite a long way from this project being that, but that's kind of like the ultimate goal here, and we've got to kind of start somewhere and see where that takes us. So this research is very real world, about the real world. It's very relevant, hopefully, to what's happening in everybody's life. Yeah.
Yeah.